know this music. It's not the 95 Chicago Bulls. It is a man, the golden child, I've heard him refer to himself. He believes that he is the best rising star in Australian professional wrestling.
He might not be the Chicago Bulls, but I'm sensing a lot of other sorts of bull coming out right now.
Absolutely. Sorry, you've taken me off guard. If you want a man that's full of bull, it is probably Nate Hunter.
Look at that shirt. Nate Hunter is my favorite wrestler. I wonder how many of those he's sold tonight.
Standing at 6 foot tall, weighing in at 190 pounds, from Melbourne, Victoria, he is Australian wrestling's fastest rising star, Nate Hunter!
We actually saw Nate Hunter at our first show, Kickstart the Heart, and unfortunately for him, he was unsuccessful in a match against Shan Wan. Now, the thing is, wins and losses really do matter, and Nate Hunter realizes that. He was begging the office for another opportunity. And when I realized that I had booked his opponent, JJ Furno, I thought Nate Hunter would be a mighty fine opponent. But I'll tell you one thing, Nate Hunter cannot afford to lose here tonight if he wants to maintain momentum here in OzPro. Speaking of momentum, JJ Furno, this is his first match in Victoria since coming back from a near career-ending injury suffered to his leg. However, he has managed to have one other match in Australia just this past week when he competed at the League of Wrestling and Renegades of Wrestling Super Show over in Brisbane. So he's managed to get a little bit of that ring rust out. But today he is in front of his friends, he is in front of his family to watch the return of JJ Furno.
Once again, what an incredible opportunity. I don't want to sit here and blow your trumpet, Andy, but what an incredible opportunity to have JJ Furno in his returning match here at OzPro Wrestling.
Oh, I was going to say, when I was able to secure JJ Furno, I was absolutely thrilled, and frankly, I was honored to have JJ Furno compete in an OzPro ring. I briefly got to ring announce over at PCW, and in one of those matches, I got to witness the fire. JJ Furno defend his Ignition Championship in a steel cage match. Ooh. I know that this man has what it takes to get to the top, and unfortunately for him, that leg injury was a stumbling block. But we talk about opportunities. What an opportunity for Nate Hunter. All this fanfare, all this momentum for JJ Furno. What if you're the man who can trip him up on his first match back in Victoria and secure the win here tonight?
Nate Hunter, as you mentioned, he calls himself the fastest rising star in Australian wrestling. He's not far off in a lot of ways. He is making his name known, whether it be here at OzPro, whether it be up in the northern burbs with Alpha Pro Wrestling, whether it be at the likes of MXW, you name it, Nate Hunter is making his presence known.
He's already trying to cheat!
Oh, hang on.
Okay, so that is a steel plate that Nate Hunter has been known to load into his elbow pad to try and get victories sort of in his matches. But unfortunately for him, JJ Furno has already found it and has effectively removed it. So this is going to be an even contest.
For a second, I was willing to give Nate Hunter the benefit of the doubt. Looks like one of those little business card containers. Maybe he's doing some networking while he's here.
Full of bull.
But we know Nate Hunter.
Full of bull.
Absolutely.
Full of bulls. Lots of bulls. Both men now. I mean, look at them. I mean, these two men evenly matched sort of physicality-wise. Now, what's interesting, what's Nate Hunter doing? He's going for that leg. He's been doing his research. He knows exactly what his game plan is. JJ Furno, whether that leg is 50%, 80%, or even 100%. He's always going to have that psychological aspect that my opponent is trying to re-injure me. It's something that takes quite a long time to psychologically get over that.
Nate Hunter said it right then and there. He's like, hey, how's the knee, mate? He's working. He's got a plan in place. However, my apologies, JJ Furno is a stronger individual than that.
Well,
it's going to take more than just a couple of words.
JJ Furno was planting his legs to force him into the corner as well.
Absolutely.
And I think that's why Nate was looking a bit surprised. Look at this. He's going again for the leg. This is a very clear strategy. Nate Hunter showing a lot of intelligence in this match so far. JJ Furno's obviously sharing his frustration with the official. He's going for my leg, but it's perfectly legal.
Absolutely.
Certainly more legal than a steel plate in your elbow pad.
And when you've got Ref Sarge officiating this match, you know it's going to be by the book. You know it's going to be good.
He was going for that double underhook face buster, some of you will call it the pedigree. That's his finisher. That's the move that he likes to use to win so many championships that he has over in BCW, including that Ignition Championship.
Those mind games going the other direction, going against Nate Hunter.
Well, it's fair, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Good for the goose is good for the gander. And look at this JJ now inviting him back into the ring.
If you want to give it, Nate, you best be able to take it.
Oh, this is proper old school. Call your opponent a chicken. We've seen in Back to the Future how effective that can be.
And they weren't even dealing with the fragile ego of Nate Hunter. He's a man that tries to hold himself in high regard with a whole stack of confidence.
JJ Furno is
but when you've got JJ Furno running at you.
Yeah, JJ Furno is getting tired of waiting for him. I mean, these matches do have a time limit. And, you know, I want to get out of the building before closing time because otherwise I end up paying more. So, you know, I appreciate JJ trying to speed this thing along.
And look, if you were to say, how's my knee doing, mate? How about I chase you down? That my knee will demonstrate clear as day. It is good. It is ready to go.
Well, Nate Hunter's looking a bit frustrated now. He just dove at JJ Furno, and I think JJ Furno with that rolling snapmare, not seen that before, that was nice.
That was awesome.
Beautiful drop, kick, suplex, dropping him down hard, hooks the outside leg, the two. Very nice, and Nate Hunter, I think, that suplex almost shocked him back to his senses a little bit. And you can see Nate Hunter now. Time. Yeah, this is not boxing. There's no neutral corner. All corners are volatile as far as your opponent is concerned. Owie! That was blistering, which is appropriate because of the fire and everything, you know. Anyway, another blistering shot there. Dangerously close to the nipple this time as well.
You could see that reverberation across the midsection of Nate Hunter.
Oh, he's going for a run-up. Come on, JJ! I shouldn't approve of this, but and he misses. Nate Hunter, maybe JJ was having a bit too much fun, and now Nate Hunter, he's going for the leg. He's going for the leg, and he's going to use the steel pole.
The opportunity presented itself. Nate Hunter ran with it, slamming that injured knee of, that formerly injured knee of JJ Furno.
Well, this is it. I mean, I received the doctor's note that says he is cleared to wrestle. Whether that knee is 80, 90, 100% clear, I'm not too sure. I just know that he's been out for over a year with that injury. It was a serious injury. And to see him back in this ring, and to see him in such great shape as well, in fairness. Oh, look at that! Oh, he just stomped down right on the top of the knee, like almost trying to dislocate the kneecap.
Look, I disagree with the tactics of Nate Hunter, but as you mentioned, the pressure is on. He needs to secure himself that win. That wins and losses matter. That loss at the last show, you need to do whatever it takes within the rules. As I said, Ref Sarge, not going to let you sneak your way out of this one.
I was just going to say, JJ sort of a bit hobbled now. You can see him trying to put a bit more weight on one of his legs. And in fairness, trying to hyperextend the kneecaps there. And look at Nate Hunter.
You can see that realization, that thought process coming through, that this is my opportunity. This is how you go. A win is a win. Cover, kick out at 2, or possibly even a 1.
A win is a win. And as you know, I am launching a Rising Star division. And you've got to believe the fastest Rising Star, Nate Hunter, would love to be a part of that. but you need wins to be in consideration for these things.
That single leg crab cranking at the soft tissue within the knee of Furno.
Let's break this down. The left arm hooked just under the knee, leaning back. At the same time, sitting down on the top of the leg. All that pressure, again, on the joint of the knee, almost trying to separate it, hyperextend it. And Nate Hunter, he got kicked off, but going straight for it again. Single leg DDT. Davis Storm rolling in his grave right now. Inside joke, I'll explain.
Yeah, because I assume he's not dead. I'm pretty sure.
He's very much alive. He just hates the single leg DDT. So. Anyway, and as you can see now, he's got that ankle hook. And again, all that pressure is on the knee. Look, let's give it to Nate Hunter. He came in with a strategy. He's had the horse blinders on. He's been gunning for that leg.
And we've seen those blinders have a negative effect as well. Anything that steps to the left or to the right of his plan is rocking him. It is shaking him.
Come on, JJ!
I'm not sure JJ Furno thought this match was going to go this way, but at the end of the day, he's coming back from the leg injury. You can see him being a bit ginger of the leg. And we talked about it. Is this the psychological aspect? Is it a physical concern? I mean, obviously, when he gets to the back, he can put some ice on it, he can reevaluate, and hopefully there's no lasting damage. But whether it's physical, whether it's psychological, Nate Hunter has the plan, as we've talked about, and it's effective because JJ Furno now, he's like 10 steps back in this contest.
But even then, as you mentioned, JJ Furno has been out for the better part of 12 months. He has not been around to see the fastest uprising star in Australian wrestling.
Well,
but he certainly knows how to clobber the crap out of him.
Well, I was going to say Furno firing back right now, and he's like tapping the knee, trying to get the feeling back into it. There's the reversal from Nate Hunter. Well, look at that! The forearm smash. And it looks like JJ Furno is regaining some of that momentum. Yes, he keeps checking on the knee, but it seems to be holding up pretty well right now. And Nate Hunter just smashing his forearm right into that lower back. And Nate Hunter, just like that, back in control. And it's almost like he's feeding off of the negativity from the crowd. JJ Furno, corkscrew stunner off the second rope. Beautifully executed.
Didn't quite land at all. Looks as if there may be a little bit more damage that needed to be anticipated.
Well, you can see that JJ Furno desperately trying to get into the cover. It's almost like he had the adrenaline boost to hit that move, and then he was like recovering from the come down of the adrenaline whilst also being mindful of the knee.
Who wants me to finish it?
Well, there you go.
Makes the call. Ooh.
He's got to go for the kill at some point. Is now the time, and Nate Hunter begging off. JJ Furno now going for the double underhook facebuster. But Nate Hunter able to get out of there. Grabs him around the neck. Looks like he might be going for a reverse team. Oh, look at that! Crossroads-like maneuver. Hooks the inside leg. What a kick out at two. And Nate Hunter cannot believe it. I think one thing he might have overlooked is he hooked the wrong leg. He didn't hook the injured leg.
Did spot that.
But in fairness, I'm not one to criticize, because when you're in the heat of the moment, to try and keep that in mind whilst I'm sitting here in a big comfy chair, drinking a fresh beer, it's a bit hypocritical.
Nate Hunter now just playing with his food. Clubbing blow to the shoulder.
JJ Furno is feeling that fire. He's like a phoenix rising up from the ashes. And JJ Furno is now saying, come on, take your shot. And Nate Hunter, as you said, the plan's not following. He's getting kerfuffled in that ring.
He came in with locked vision. We're seeing like that fear, that self-doubt right across the face of Hunter. But when he looked across the ring, I should say, he sees JJ Furno. That is a man of passion. That is a man of fire.
Both men have so much drive in this contest. Nate Hunter wants to erase the loss from his first match here in Oz Pro Wrestling. And look at him now going for his own double underhook, possibly to mock JJ Furno. But Furno launches Hunter off the ropes, ducks the clothesline off the ropes again. It's spear!
Springboard spear!
Beautiful! Oh, and a kick out there from Hunter. I thought he had it. like a shot out of the dark. He came out like a cannon and wiped him out.
In no way would I have ever expected a springboard spear, especially after the treatment that JJ Furno's knee has experienced. Like, just an absolute credit to this professional.
Look out to the crowd. He locked eyes with his friends and his family, and trying to go for a big stomp in the middle, but unfortunately for him, his knee felt it. Sweeps the leg down, and Hunter now trying to go for that single leg Boston Crab again, and he's got it locked in. Oh, that has to be it.
So you highlighted it earlier, the pain, the tension on the knee, but the lower back itself also getting pulled and contorted.
Oh, look at this, JJ Furno trying to drag himself to the ring, and thankfully for him, he's a long lad, he's got long arms, and Nate Hunter just trying to get that last bit of damage out of the knee.
Taking full advantage of that 5 count. Ref Sarge checking in on Furno.
What's it? Whoa, what's this?
Hang on.
What is he doing? I think he might be trying to load his arm with that metal plate. Or if he has, this could be a 1 knockout kill. No, JJ now. There it is, double unhook. The pedigree, the double face buster. But he landed on his knee. He's got to fight through the pain and get that cover. Come on.
Nate Hunter somewhere else.
Has he got it? He's got it.
There is your winner, JJ Furno!
Now, obviously, there's 2 stories coming out of this. Firstly, commiserations to Nate Hunter, looking to erase that loss, but now finds himself 0-2 in his career here in Oz Pro. But the real story, JJ Furno, a man who fought and trained back from such a serious injury in front of his friends, his family, his peers, with a huge first victory here back in Victoria. What a win for JJ Furno.
An incredible moment. We're seeing the moments right now. Here it is, that pedigree blows out the face of Nate Hunter. 1, 2, 3. JJ Furno secures his victory. As he mentioned, in front of his friends, his family, his peers, and to the lovely people at home. Once again, thanks to the incredible team over at Time to Train Asperger's training program. Be sure to let us know what you think of JJ Furno's performance using the hashtag OzBrass.